One of the nice features about Google Documents is that it has a built-in search tool. So if I can't remember the web address to a specific website and I want to add a link into my document, I don't have to ever leave my Google document to find out what that website is. So I have a statement here that's talking about Google for Education and that it's a tool for teachers and students that will help them with privacy and collaboration. So I'm going to highlight Google for Education. And I want to find a website that is going to support this statement. And I know in my head that there's a Google for Education site. I just can't remember the web address for it. So if I go up to my formatting bar and click on my chain link to add a link, I get our same little window here that we've been seeing before. I can add in the text that's going to appear as the link. If I knew what the web address was, I could paste that in or type it in. But look below that. I have two options here. So Google has a built-in search feature into its links, and it's automatically guessing for me that maybe these are one of the sites that I want to go to. And I know in my head, yep, Google for Education, this web address is the one that I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember exactly. So I'm going to click this. And to finish things off, I'm going to click Apply. And now I have my link. I can check my work to make sure that this is taking me to the right site. Click on the link. I get my little drop-down window with the actual link. So I'm going to click that. My new tab opens. And yes, this is the site I was thinking of, but couldn't remember the web address to, Google for Education. I'm going to close this tab now. And we're going to be back on our site. And I'm going to remove this link to show you another approach here. So let's say now that I want to actually have a third-party site supporting this statement. So I've highlighted Google for Education. I'm going to go back up to my formatting bar and click the chain link. Same thing, I get my window. There's my text. If I know the link, I can type it in. And these are the two best guesses Google came up with. But these aren't the ones that I want. I want a third-party site. So I'm going to click on Find More. And on the right side of your window, you should have a new pane open up for you called Research. And in the search box, you should have Google for Education. And so what's happening is the text that we highlighted becomes our search terms. And below that, we have the search results. So these are all Google centered. They're from Google. I want to find something that's a third-party site. So I'm going to change my search term here. And I'm going to type in Google for Education is great. And I'll see if we come up with any other sites that can support this statement. Google, Google, Google. So we don't want that. Okay, here are some different options. So I am looking at some different links that came up here. If I want to use any of these, all I need to do is roll my mouse over the link, and notice below when I do that, I get three buttons: Preview, Insert, Link, and Cite. I'm just going to click on Insert Link, and the link has been created. Now, if I want to review any of these sites before I select them, I can do that, and that's probably what you're going to want to do. If I click on the link, a new tab is going to open up. I can review the article and see if it is going to be an article that's going to support my statements. So I'm going to close this tab, and we're just going to assume everything is all set. I'm going to click on my document. And now if I click my link, and I can test my work by clicking on the link in the window. And great, a new tab opened up. That's the article that I initially was hoping to link to. So I'm going to close this tab, click on my document, and I can get rid of this research pane at any point by clicking on the X. So I can reclaim my space.